I was nervous about this one.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Eric, and we gotta eat them all.
So today we're cooking Meowth, the scratch cat Pokemon.
Actually, we're gonna be cooking its evolved form, the Persian, which is the classy cat Pokemon.
So we were able to obtain some Pokemon Persian meat because there is actually a hunting season in our area for them because we have a wild population.
We wouldn't recommend you hunting them yourself. They walk silently and they are mean.
Persian Pokemon is not a meat that you can buy commercially. You will not be able to get this at your butcher or any grocery store. You either have to hunt it yourself or know somebody who has. They are very, very dangerous unless you are an experienced hunter and have special dogs to use for it. Will be able to do on your own. We're going to make them into nuggets. A big thing with Persian as a large wild game animal is that you do run a risk of trichinosis.
Yeah.
So it's not a lifelong disease. You clear it in about, I think, 5 to 10 years.
That's too long for me.
But if we make sure to cook it fully through, there'll be no worries about that. So smaller pieces are going to be great for that. They'll cook up relatively quickly and it won't dry the meat out.
Should turn out pretty good.
So let's get started.
Okay.
So we have our Persian Pokemon meat all cut up into smaller bits. That meat was pretty tough.
Yeah, it looked hard to chop.
But we got it done. It also has been in the freezer for a little bit. Like I said, we got it from a hunter, so it's meat that he had left over. He said his wife doesn't eat wild game meat, and his kids don't really care for the Persian meat. So he was happy to hand it over to us. On to making our breading. Our first step is to toast our panko breadcrumbs. We're just going to spread that out on a tin and throw it into our oven at about 400 degrees for just a couple minutes to give them a little toast. Now that our panko breadcrumbs are in the oven and getting a little toasted, we're just going to go ahead and get these soaking. So we have some whisked eggs. We're going to add some milk to our eggs. And what we're actually using is heavy cream. We don't use a lot of milk in our house, little lactose issues, but we typically have like heavy cream or half and half on hand. We're just going to throw our Pokemon Persian meat directly in there and just let it soak and kind of mix in for just a hot minute. Nice and thick. Get a good coat on it.
Very thick.
But hopefully soaking in the egg and milk mixture will help pull out a little bit of that gaminess before we get it coated in our seasonings and breadcrumb mix. And then we're going to go ahead and bake it. Now that our panko breadcrumbs are all nice and toasted up, we're just going to kind of do this in a shake and bake style. So I put the breadcrumbs into a gallon-sized plastic bag, and now we're going to add some other seasonings to it. So we got some salt and pepper, a little onion powder, paprika, garlic powder, and just a little bit of cayenne pepper. You don't have to use that if you are not one for the spice.
Okay.
We'll seal this up and get it a little mixed up. Ooh, that bag is hot. And then we are going to put our Persian bites in there. So I got 2 pair of tongs. You want to drop them in?
Yeah, all of them?
Yep, just shake them off a little bit.
All right, here we go. Scoop.
This bag is probably a little overloaded, but let's get shaking.
All right.
Just want to give it a good mix. Make sure all of these get well coated. Now for the bake part. So we're going to take these from our bag and put them onto a wire rack. I like using a wire rack for baking like nuggets or cutlets, anything like that. You get full heat circulation all the way around them. So I'm just gonna pluck them out and set them on your baking rack. You don't want to overcrowd it, and you don't want to knock a whole lot of that breadcrumb mix off. So your oven should still be all preheated from cooking your panko breadcrumbs in there, and these will just go right into the oven at that 400 degrees.
All right.
I said we're going to do this for about 20 minutes. I want to make sure they get cooked all the way through. We did them pretty small, so you can go for 15, but like I said, I want to make sure these are fully cooked through. We're going for the full 20. These smell really good. I did give them a couple extra minutes just to be super sure that we got them fully cooked, and I did meat thermometer them to make sure we hit that 165 degree mark before they came out of the oven. So they might be a little overdone, a little bit dry, but I think it was more important to not give my family worms for the next 10 years.
I think that's a good idea. I'm glad. So we have an array of sauces here. We've got ketchup, spicy mayonnaise, honey, spicy mustard, ranch, barbecue sauce. We'll see which ones we like the best.
Really, whatever you like on like your chicken nuggets is probably what you're going to like on this. Let's give it a try.
Okay. I like ketchup.
Oh, that's not half bad.
I was nervous about this one.
Me too.
Yeah, that's actually good.
I could not tell you what this tastes like.
It tastes like Persian Pokemon. That's what it tastes like.
I love the breading on it though. There's nice kick and heat on it. We actually have used this recipe before for just chicken. So you could always try that. If you can't get your hands on any wild game, we probably won't be able to get this again. I got pretty lucky with finding it. Join us next time when we're going to be cooking Psyduck.
Like and subscribe.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.